Good morning, everyone. So soon we'll start up with our session with 2 minutes so that let's all the attendees get joined. So am I audible to you clearly? Just raise your hands, which will confirm me yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your responses. I have enabled with the chats where you can keep your queries into the chat box. Okay, just wait for one more. We'll wait for 1 more minute over here and we'll start up with the day 3 demo session. So yes, a very good morning to everyone. So today we are into day 3 session. Okay. So who all are the new attendees today, just go through the YouTube for the day 1 and day 2 session where you will get the detailed information about the course content and the course timing and each and every prior things which should be known to you all will be clearly mentioned into the day 1 and day 2 session. Okay. So whoever are new today, they can just raise your hands or else we'll continue with the session. First of all, let me share my screen with you all. On this WhatsApp community group, you will get the links for the YouTube channel for the day 1, day 2 session, and even day 3. Today's session will also be available onto the YouTube. And the payment links, the course content link will also be provided onto this WhatsApp community group. Okay, so let's start with the session today. So who all installed with the OS onto the VM, or if anyone has any queries related to it, you can just raise your hands or you can keep me in a chat box. If all are good, we'll continue. So once you have created your VM and installed with your iOS, you will get the CLI mode of the operating system. So yesterday we installed which VM? The Batch-249 VM. So once you will start the installation process after assigning the customization to it. Okay, once it is installed wholly, it will ask for the rebooting of the system. Once the system is rebooted, you will get the two um, GUI base to select whether to go to the rescue mode or to the normal CLI mode. So you have to select the first one and you have to get entered to the operating system. Okay, so so I have selected this VM, which is as of now it is powered off. Select it and click on start button. The system is getting booted up. Just we'll hold on for a while. Karthik, did you got clear with that yesterday, which you had a query? So can you see this local host login prompt? Okay. So here you have to give the username, which is root, and then you have to give the password which you had given at the time of installation summary. So what I told you to please remember it whenever you assign the credentials to the root account. So I have logged in. So can you see last login Monday, December 18? Okay. So at that time I had been logged into the TTY terminal. So let me clear this command and let me try to create some of the files like touch ls. Okay, so it means that we have neatly and clearly successfully installed with the operating system. So which we tried an example to create the files. The files are being created. Okay, so this is the first installation process which we have seen onto our virtual machine, right? Now we are going to see the second type or second platform to install the EC2. Okay, so for that, first of all, we have to create and login account to the Amazon Web Services. So first, when you come to the Google, okay, you have to browse for AWS console login. Okay, so here's manage AWS resources, that is AWS management console. you will come to this panel. Okay, so as of now, as I already have an AWS account, I'll directly sign into the console. But what you people have to do is, this is not a big thing to do. It is just a simple process that you have to follow to create an account. How you create your Google account, likewise, or any other accounts, same, you have to create this AWS account. Okay, so the thing is, you need to sign up. See, create a new AWS account. As you all are newer, you need to create this. Okay, so you will get the panel of sign up for AWS. Okay, so here you have to log in as the root user only. Okay, you have to log in it here as root user itself, and then you have to verify the email address which you will for your email account, for your personal email. It'll send the verification email. You have to verify it. Okay, after that, just read through the details, whatever it is, and just sign up with your account. Okay, and one more thing I would like to tell, it will ask you for the credit card details. Why? Because the AWS is the paid cloud service, right? Paid in the sense we do not need to pay it monthly wise, quarterly wise, or anything, day wise. It depends upon the usage, what use we do, that time they will charge us. So normally creating an EC2 machine, it will not charge us anything. Okay, and making the tasks on it, it will not ask us for any of the charges. Okay, just for your knowledge purpose, how the EC2 instances are created onto the cloud platform, we are going to see this task. Okay, so just the 2 rupees will be deducted from your credit card, but even it will be refunded you within 24 hours or 48 hours to you. Okay, the 2 rupees to INR. Okay, so just sign up to your accounts if as you are in front of your system. Okay, so once you are signed up, let me sign into the we are going to sign into the AWS account. Okay, so login as the root user only. Okay, as of now I already have this root user account, so I'm going to do it next. Sign in. I'm signing into it. Okay, so once you sign in to your AWS account, you will see the console home. These both will not be viewable. It will be recently visited, will be all clear for your end because you have not done any of the tasks on it. As of now, I have created some of the tasks you will find over here, EC2 and EFS. Okay, so once you come to this console home, you have to search here for EC2. Okay, what you have to search for? EC2. What does it mean? Virtual servers in the cloud. So once you click over there, you will come to the EC2 dashboard. Here it is. You are into the EC2 dashboard where you will get the detailed information, the summary of your EC2s which you have created onto your AWS. Okay, so instances, what is instances? Those are nothing but the EC2 machines. So as of now, there are 0 runnings, right? So just click on instances. Okay, you will find that no instances right now. means no EC2s are created. So how will you create your EC2 Linux? So first of all, you have to come to actions. Okay. Sorry, you have to click on the launch instances. We are going to create a new instances by launch instance. So you will come to the launch an instance panel. Okay. Amazon EC2 allows you to create virtual machines or instances that run on AWS cloud. What does it mean? That we are physical hardware configuration what we need. They are providing us virtually the hardware configuration. The only task we are doing is just installing an OS onto it for the utilization purpose. Okay. So hopefully you're very much sound with the word virtual, right? So quickly get started by the following simple steps. So first comes name and the tag. So what name we are going to give to our EC2 machine? How we assign the name for the VM machine? The same we are going to assign the name over here. So let me give it as Linux batch 249. Okay. So next comes the application or OS image, Amazon machine image. How see for the operating system image, we call it as ISO image. Okay. So in Amazon Web Services, we call it as AMI, that is Amazon Machine Image. That is nothing but the operating system. Okay. The which we are going to install, we have to select over here. So as of now, we are see Amazon Linux is there, Mac is there, Ubuntu is there, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE. Multiple OS AMIs are provided by the Amazon Web Services. Okay, some are paid, some are chargeable. Okay, but as of now, we are selecting Red Hat, which is free of cost. So we have selected, it has become blue, right? So we are making it into quick start. We have selected here Red Hat. Amazon Machine AI. So what configuration they are giving, you can just read it from here. So you can see here free tier eligible, means it is eligible with free criteria. If you will select with some other like high availability, as per the requirement, we have to select our EC2s. Okay, we have to select our hardware configuration which we need as per our requirement. It might be to the developer end or it might be to this system administrator if they want to configure any of these servers onto the EC2. Okay, as of now we are going to keep it, as we are making some trial analysis, we are going to keep it as SSD volume type only. Okay, which is free tier eligible. So select it. So it is already selected. Okay. So we have selected the AMI of Red Hat. We have selected pre-tier eligible. We have kept the architect of 64-bit as it is. Okay. So by default, the instant type will remain T2.micro. Okay. Some other are also there. But what is eligible for free tier? So see, T2 medium is there, T2 large is there. What is the difference in between? That is high configuration. Step by step, you will get the higher hardware configurations as per the requirements. Okay. As of now, we are going to select the T2.micro, which is free tier eligible, which contains one CPU, 1 GB memory. Okay. And whatever volumes will get 10 GB volume will get, that is the hardware, that is the hard disk, not hardware, sorry, hard disk will get of 10 GB, which is more than enough for the Red Hat. So next important part comes is with the key pair. So what is key pair? Key pairs are nothing but those are the credentials or those are the keys which are helpful for us to get connected to the Amazon EC2 machines from our host computer. not only from host computer. If you're globally also, it is accessible if you give the credentials to those particular person or whoever are concerned to it. Okay, so how to create a key? So see, first you have to create a new key pair. Okay, so you have to assign a name for it. So by default, what we people do is we have to keep the same name as you have given to the EC2 instance, which will be helpful for us to remember it. 249, and in front of that you have to give that key pair. Okay, so which key pair is this? What credentials are these? It is Linux batch 249 key pair. As of now, you have to keep the RSA, that is encrypted private and public key only. Okay, and private key file format you have to keep it as PEM file only. Okay, so what is the difference between the PEM and PPK? Okay, PEM files are the files which is helpful for Windows to get logged in with the PEM files. But for Linux, we need PPK file only. But even though we are going to download here PEM file only, and after that, with the help of putty-gen, we are going to convert this PEM file into the PPK file, which will be our credentials to log into our Linux EC2 machine. Okay, so next, let's create this PEM file, create a key pair. So see, one of the downloaded file you will get over here. Okay, so show into folder. So you have to copy this, copy, come to your desktop. Okay, so I'm created a new batch over here, and you can paste it over here. Okay, so you have pasted your key pair, which is of .pem extension over here. So let's, so we have, in this way, we have created some key pair with the PEM extension. Okay, so let's move forward. So networking settings. So what does it mean? We have to provide some security when uh, we are creating a servers onto the EC2s. Okay, we will be giving multiple users access to those servers. So for that, we are going to assign the security group. Okay, so as of now, we are going to create the security group. So for to create, select this create and come to edit. We are going to edit the networking settings. Right. Don't make any of the changes to this. By default, the VPC subnet will remain as it is. Auto assign public IP will be enabled. Auto assigning only we are doing. We are not requesting for any of the additional IPs or any of the particular IPs to them. Okay, as we are accessing the free eligible tier. Okay, so can you see the security group over here? By default it is launch wizard one, but we are going to change it to test. Okay, the same we are going to control C and control V. So description required is the same. Okay, we have to keep it same as it is. SSH, you might be some people might be knowledgeable of SSH. SSH is nothing but which helps us to get connected to the port where the communication enables to us. Okay, so next, coming to the next. So see, configure storage. It remains as it is. Just a moment. So 10 GB as of now, it is more than enough. If some, so see, free tier eligible customers can get up to 30 GB of EBS, okay, SSD or the magnetic storage. But as of now, we are going to keep it as 10 GB only. Okay, so see, can you see the summary of their summary over here? Software image, that is AMI, it is Red Hat. The virtual server type means T2 micro, means the hardware configuration is of T2 micro. Firewall is new security group. Yes, we have assigned it. So the storage volume is of 10 GB. So now we are going to click on the launch instance. We are going to launch the instance. So successfully initiated launch of instance. This is the ID, launch instance ID. Okay. So now we are again going to come to this EC2 dashboard. So we came to EC2 dashboard. Click on instances. So it will take a bit time to show into your dashboard. Yes. So I refresh the page and we can see one new instance which we have created, that is Linux Batch-249. The instance ID, the instance state is running. Okay. And the instance type is T2 micro. So state is checking initializing. Okay. So these all information you will get it over here. Once you select over here, you will get all the information into this below also. Okay. As of now, we have created only one. Here it is only viewable one, but whoever are working, they might have multiple instances running onto this EC2 dashboard. Okay. So this process, what we have done is we have just created our EC2 machine, that is EC2 instance on their cloud, Amazon's cloud. Okay, now how we are going to get connected to it, connected to this EC2, right? So for that, we have to we have to get two EXEs, like two softwares. First is Puttigen. So what is Puttigen? It is nothing but it converts the key pair from PEM file to the PPK file. Okay, PEM file is not acceptable for the Linux. The PPK file is only needed to create the SSH, means to create the connectivity between the host and the EC2 instance. Okay. So first, what you have to do is to come to the browser. Okay. Search for Puttigen. Puttigen. So you will say www.puttigen.com. So go to it, click on it. So see, you can see the uh, what what it is actually. So it key generator tool, creating the pairs to public and private SSH keys. Okay. Open source networking. Open source in the sense Linux based or Unix based. You can read it by yourself for the knowledge purpose. But as of now, I have explained you in short that what is Puttigen helpful for. Okay. So see, download Puttigen on Windows. So whoever are Mac users, they can download for the Mac. Okay, you will get for Mac also. So see, download Puttigen for Mac. So as of now, we are clicking on Putty installation download page. We are redirecting to download page. So can you see MSI Windows installer for Putty? Okay. Next you will see EXE. So who are Windows, they have to download for the This is putty.exe. As of now, what we want is putty gen. So see, putty gen is here, RSA and DSA key generation utility. Now we are going to download 64-bit. So click on puttygen.exe. Your download should start automatically in seconds. Okay. Okay, can you see your puttygen is being downloaded? So we have to double click on it and install it as a normal software is installed onto your system. Okay, so you will get this window or this panel. Okay, so now can you see here generate a public or private key pair? Next is to load the existing private key pair file. So which file existing we have? We have PEM file. So we have to load over here. So click on load, come to desktop. So I have kept the PEM file over here. So here you can see putty PPK files are only viewable. So but here you have to drop down it and select all files. So the PEM file is viewable. So click on it and open it. Okay. So successfully imported foreign key. It is saying you need to save the private key command to save putty's own format. Okay. Say okay. And we have loaded it and it has already converted it, and now we are going to save the public key. Okay, so click on save public key. So here you have to give the name whatever you want. Okay, and then save. So by default it will save it as ppk file. Okay, so save it. So our work is over related to the puttygen. So we are going to close this. Now the next part comes in. So just go to the this thing. So just go to your folder where you have saved it. So can you see the ppk file is over here? Just a moment. Just I'm going to delete it. Just be careful. So yes, I have deleted. I'm going to generate it again. Okay. What I did is I didn't give the extension over here, over there. Load all files, PEM file, open, okay, save. Remove PEM ppk file. So save. Okay. So we have saved the ppk file over here. Okay. So next we have to come to browser. Now on the same page we are going to download the putty. So what is putty? Putty is nothing but see the SSH and the telnet client itself. Means through SSH we are going to connect the EC2 machine from our host system. Okay, so let's select putty, which is of 64-bit, and we are going to download it. So into folder. So click on putty. So see, putty configuration. So what is putty doing is directly he is, once we provide the credentials to it, it is going to help us to get connected to the AWS EC2 instance. Okay. So what is the IP assigned to us? So as I told you, once you select over here, you will get all the detailed information about those EC2 instance below over here. Okay, the details. So the public key, which is the public IP, which is of IPv4, is assigned to us is 43.205.242.95. Okay, so click over here means it is copied the IP address, come to putty. Okay, we have to paste here. By default, the port number will be 22 only. Okay, so keep it as it is as of now. Come to SSH. Can you see here SSH? Yes. Come to SSH. In that authentication, that is auth. Click over here, and next we come to the credentials. Can you see credentials over here? Credentials. So we are going to give the credentials from here only. So private key file for authentication. So yes, browse. Where is a private key? We have stored into one of the desktop and new Linux batch folder. Here you will find the PPK. So we have browsed it, and now we are going to open it. So you will see this kind of panel. You can just read it to understand it. Okay, and then accept it. So once you accept, you will get the login as. So here you are not going to login as root. Why? Because your here the shared hosting is done. Okay, one the hardware configuration which is assigned to us is limited, but even though it is shared, so the EC2 hyphen user, you have to give the username, login as just a moment. Sorry, what mistake I did is I created save public key. But in spite of that, what we have to do is we have to make it as a private. Okay, please make a note of this. So come to puttigen, run, array. Come to puttigen, run, load the PEM file. The same you have to follow the steps. Okay. So all keys. So select the PEM file, open it. Okay, and save it as a private key. Save. So here you will save type as PPK by default. So the dot extension will be assigned. Okay, close. So come to this folder. Yes, the PPK file is generated. So please remember, make it as save as private key, not public key. Okay. So come to SSH again. That is putty. Okay, assign the IP over here, copy it, come to SSH, that is putty, copy paste, come to SSH auth credentials, assign the credentials. So it is on desktop, new folder, new Linux batch. The PPK file is here. Open it. It is being browsed and click open. So say EC2-user. Yes. So what mistake I did? I saved the public key, but we have to save the private key which generates the PPK file. And this PPK file helps us to get connected to the Amazon EC2 through SSH, that is putty. Okay. Now let me create some files. Left touch F1, F2. So ls is to list the content on the folder. So see, successfully we created some files and we listed those files. Let me create the directories. Okay, I created one directory and listed it. Yes, the directory is also created. So in this way, successfully we have created our EC2 instance on the Amazon Web Services. That is the cloud platform. Okay, the one who wants to practice, they can practice from here. But remember, okay, whenever whenever you practice it and you're going to close your OS, means you shut down your operating system. That time, remember that select this uh, select this EC2 instance, come to actions, come to instance state. Okay, so for that you can stop instance. Okay, which will, what it will mean is, for temporary sake you have shut down your system. It is not into usage, so Amazon is not going to charge you anything, even if you will keep up also, but it has some limited time, like some, I remember, 324 hours, 324 hours are free of cost. After that it will start charging. Okay, make sure once you practice with your commands, once you practice with your OS, select this and stop the instance. Okay, to confirm it, it will ask yes. So I will say stop. So the instance state will be stopped, successfully stopped this ID. Okay. So once you again want to restart your system, select the same EC2, select it. Okay. Come over here and start instance. You can start it from here. If you want to reboot your system or instance also, you can reboot over here. Termination, you might be knowing. So what is termination? Once my practice is over and I want to delete my EC2 machine wholly, which will not again be, it will not again be uh, in use, means we are not going to perform any of the actions in future. Our work, our task is wholly completed with this EC2 machine. That time you can terminate it. Okay, terminating of the instance. As of now, I'm going to terminate it. Okay, click on terminate. It will ask for confirmation. Say terminate. So it is shutting down and it will be deleted. The EC2 instance will be deleted. So yes, do you have any queries in this? You can just raise your hands. See, the instance state is terminated. Means we have deleted our instance. After some, see, we cannot list even the EC2s over here. So this was all about creating of the AWS instance. Now we are going to see one more thing, that is WinSCP. What is WinSCP? It is nothing but It helps to communicate on or to share the files and the directories from Linux to Windows host and vice versa. That is from Windows to Linux. Okay, so it is very important. If you want, you can download it. So first of all, you have to come to browser. Okay, how we browse for Puttigen, the same we are going to browse for. Come to Google, search for WinSCP for Windows. Okay, you will get the official site. Come to here. To download WinSCP. Click on download WinSCP. These all are the basic things which should be known to you all so that further it will be easier for you to understand the OS very well. So it is downloading. So here you can see it is getting downloaded. So show into folder. Can you see WinSCP setup over here? So run. So yes. Accept. Next. Install. Finish. Okay. So in this way, we have successfully installed. So before coming to WinSCP, okay, so we have seen its installation. Let's come to our VM. So where's our VM? Yeah, so let me close this. Okay. So see, even if you're working onto any of the organizations, we are going to connect our servers through SSH, that is from Putty only. Or some are using mPutty. Okay, whatever we are going to perform any of the tasks on the server, how we are going to connect? We are going to connect to Putty, which is very important being a system administrator. Okay, Putty configuration. Hello, Johnson. So I'll just share the WhatsApp link to you, okay, where you will get the YouTube link for the recording one session, recording two session, and also today is the day 3 session, okay. You will get these recordings. Please go through it. Go through this YouTube link for the recording sessions where you will get the detailed information, okay, and also the course content, what we are going to give you, what is our timing of the batch and everything into the day 1 session, okay. Even though I'm going to share you with the Just a moment. I have shared you with the course content. Okay. Yes, we. Yes, Lakshmana Sudhir. Whatever sessions we are going to complete. Okay. Whatever day one session. So as day one, day two, day three sessions are demo sessions. Okay. Once you are paid, that time you will have your own dashboard access. Okay, own dashboard access where you will get all the PDFs onto your dashboard. Okay, that's great to hear. But see, after day six session, you will get the PDFs and the recording sessions. Okay, Sudhir. Okay, Sunil. Okay, you have paid today, Sunil. Okay. So yes, I'll just confirm with my technical department who all are paid. Just provide an access to them. Yes, yes. The dashboard is. Um, yes, I will show you how you can access your dashboard. Just allow me some moment, okay? Johnson, this is the WhatsApp community link. Okay, please join it where you will get the link of all the YouTubes as I explained you. Okay, and get to know the things into the day one recording session, what all contents and what all we are going to provide you through the entire session. Okay, even though if you have any queries, Johnson, please get connected to us. You can just note, can just please go through this email address where you can keep your doubts and queries for further after the batch ends up. Okay, these are the contact numbers and this is the email address where our technical support team will help you, assist you to your queries. Okay, so yes. So sorry for the interruption. So where we were into WinSCP. Okay, so we have downloaded the WinSCP and we have installed it. So prior moving to the WinSCP, so I was explaining that putty is very much important. Okay, so once you are going to be a system administrator, you are going to connect to your servers through this putty or also through mputty. Most probably we people are using putty only. Okay, so close this. So let's come to our Oracle VirtualBox. So the first thing we are going to do is select this VM that we have created newly. Go to settings. Okay. And here we have to come to network and see the network is NAT. In spite of that, we have to select the bridged adapter. What does it mean? It means that it enables the connectivity between the host machine and the not connectivity, but whatever internet we are accessing onto our host machine will be also connected to this VMs. Means VMs in the sense whatever operating systems you are installed onto your virtual machine will also have an access of the internet. So we are creating a bridge in between them. So Realtek, this is Wi-Fi adapter. So we creating the bridge in between the host machine and the guest machine. Guest in the sense whatever OSs we have installed onto the virtual machine, those are called as guest operating system. So say okay. So once this setting is done, you can get the connectivity. So let's get started with our VM. So the system is getting booted up. Olivia, actually, I too don't have the payment link with me. Uh, just keep your contact number and at what time we can contact you so that my technical team will get back with you for the payment related query. If you will leave your contact details and at what time we should get connected to you, it will help us to get connected. As I don't have the payment link, I would have it would have been easier for me to share with you as now, but I don't have it. Okay, at what time we can contact you? You're from? From which country you are? Okay. So in this way, we have logged into our virtual machines. Get the root. Every time you have to give the credentials to get logged into your OS. So just ping is the command to check the network connectivity. Means we are connected to the internet or not. So as of now, I will ping to Google. Okay. .com. 21 packets transmitted, 0 lost. Just a moment, I'll reboot the system. Okay. Okay, Oliver. We'll get connect. A technical team will get connected to you. Thank you. Thank you, Oliver. As of now, it is not. It is showing as if the connectivity is not enabled for the internet access. So let me check again with it. I'm going to power off this machine. Come to Oracle here. Select, go to settings, network, bridge adapter. Select it as RTL. Okay, close it. Enter. System is getting logged in. Okay, I will get back to you with this query. I don't know why it is not creating the bridge adapter in between. The packets are being transmitted, but it is not received. So let me check with it and I'll get. So the adapter one bridge adapter cable is connected over here. Okay, I'll get back to you. Try by your end. If there is no any issues, that's good. And if any errors occur, we'll have a discussion on it. Okay. So I will also show the WinSCP by tomorrow to you all. So one more thing I would like to show you is ballard.org. Come to Google, search for ballard.org. Okay, search for it. So this is the third platform where you can practice your Linux commands. Search for Ballard. Okay. So can you see here Fabrice Ballard. Okay, JS Linux Fabrice Ballard. Just click on this. So can you see run Linux or other operating systems in your browser? Okay, it is on the browser platform. The following emulated systems are available. So these all are available. See, Windows is also available, FreeDOS is available, build root. Okay. As of now, we are learning Red Hat Linux. We are going to select Fedora. Fedora is also similar to Red Hat only. Okay, that is the Linux distros. So don't select console. You have to go to X Windows. That is CLI mode. Okay. So click here. So you will get the terminal as you get the terminal onto the VM and also to the EC2s. Okay. Sorry. We are not going to move to X Windows. We are going to move to the console mode. Okay. We have to go to console mode, not X Windows. So say welcome to Fedora 33. So can you see root at the rate localhost? How you will see here into VM. This is your VM and parallelly this is your Windows browser. Okay, these both are not connected. Okay, the terminals are same how you get a terminal onto your VM that I'm showing to you. Okay, here also touch command we'll use to create some of the files. F2. So if we'll fire ls, so yes, the two files are being created, F1 and F2. mkdir, dir1, dir2, ls. So see, in this way successfully we have run the command onto the browser through ballard.org platform. Okay, there we are going to select Fedora 33 with console mode. Okay, so this is the browser part. So coming back to WinSCP, so what does WinSCP help us? So where was it? Went to downloads, I remember. So yes, we have installed the WinSCP, right? Yes. So let's search for WinSCP. So the WinSCP is here. So see. So in this way you can connect your VM. This is the Linux dock. Can you see? I have to create it in just a moment. The system is logged in. Yes. Click on to WinSCP. Okay. So here see to whom you want to log in through your WinSCP to share the doc it is asking to share any of the file or the directory. So as of now, we have to provide the host name. So what is the host name? It is the IP address of this virtual machine. So how you will check the IP address? You have to give if config command. If config, where you will find this IP address. Okay. So what is the IP address? That is the host name. Okay. 192 dot just a moment, I'll copy the here onto VM copy is not possible. Manually we have to assign 192.168.29.249. So login. So once you click on login, it will ask you for authentication. Continue connecting to an unknown server and add its host key to cache. So yes. So it will ask you the username. So what is our username is root. Say okay. Password. The same password we have to give here to log into our OS. Can you see here? Root is here and this is the local driver. Means this is the Windows host machine ours. And this is the VMware's Linux OS where we have built the connection to share the files and directories in between. Okay. So from here you can go to whatever you want. Let me come to desktop. Let me copy the new Linux batch. So say copy clipboard and you are into root directory. Okay, here you can copy path, uh, copy path, paste from clipboard. Okay, so it will tell to which directory it will be copied. It will be copied to the root directory. I'm okay with it. Say okay. Okay. So see the new Linux batch is copied from Windows to Linux. This is the easy method where you can use the WinRCP. Okay. Next you can drag and drop. Okay, drag and drop will also help. See Linux EC2 is copied. New folder drag and drop. Okay, if the size is greater, it will show it. And also vice versa. If I want to copy anything from here, you can just come back. Go to parent directory. Okay. So I want to copy this Anaconda file. You can also drag and drop. File will be copied. Here. Anaconda cares the CFG file has been copied. The date, the time will be assigned. So this is the work, or this is the WinSCP tool where enables us for the file sharing in between the Windows and the Linux machine. Okay, so this was all about WinSCP. If you have any doubts related to this, you can just ask me. Make the practicals by your end for WinSCP, Putty, create your AWS account. Okay, try to create one instance onto your AWS, onto cloud platform. Yes. So all three platforms we have seen for our OS installation, and we have seen one platform for the OS practicing. Rather than this, if you have any doubts, you can just get asked through chat box, or also you can raise your hands. Okay, that sounds good that no one has any queries. Okay, you have got clear with the things. Okay, so so tomorrow we are going to start up with our basics of command. Okay, today is day 3 session. Okay, already today on your, as I mentioned, every time that onto your WhatsApp community group, you will get the link of the YouTube channel. Okay. Just go through it. Tomorrow is day 4 session, and tomorrow is day 5th session, which will be free for you all. And the link will be shared onto the community group only. So it is very mandatory. You should get connected to the WhatsApp community group. Dashboard. Yes, I will show you. Wait. I'll just stop the sharing my screen. Okay. We have some, we don't have the authority to share some of the things. So just allow me some time. Okay. Just a moment. Credentials. See, can you share your screen, Mr. Sunil? Can just I'll unmute you. Okay, you can share your screen. I will guide you. I will assist you. You are paid, right? You have you have to log in with your registered email address. Okay, just a moment. Sunil, uh, so are you here? Am I audible to you? So yes, you can. So as of now, I have means the whatever dashboard access right now I am accessing to show you from your client end, from your student end. Okay, so it's not accessible from my end. So I'll let our technical team to get connected you to get to know this. It is very easy method. Okay, whatever email address you have registered onto our Logic Labs, okay, just you have to log in with it and you will see the dashboard onto your right side of your system, of onto your panel. Okay, once you click on that dashboard, you will get whatever registered batches you have done, you will get the list. Okay, even though if you are not uh, cleared with it, I will get connected to a technical team with you to assist you with it. Okay, is that clear? Okay, rather than that you have any queries, just get connected to me. I'm here for one more 2 minutes. Okay, and we are winding up with our today's session. So tomorrow we are going to attend the day 4 session. Okay. Okay, that's great that no one has any doubts. So I'm winding up with the session. So have a nice day to everyone. Okay. So tomorrow we'll join a session again at 8 a.m. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.